Today Kitchen, sponsored by Albertsons, because we're making triple threat coconut cream pie, a recipe created by Angie the Pie Lady in celebration of Pie Day. Now, we started the base of the pie. Well, first, actually, we did the crust.
Yep.
Your little secret behind zhuzhing the crust up. Now we're making the filler.
Yes.
Where are we at in the process?
Well, we're going to pretend that that got thick. And at the very end, you turn off the heat and you add coconut extract and butter and just keep whisking it until it's done.
Okay.
And then the final step is you're going to pour it into your pre-cooled pie shell.
Okay.
And then you cover it with saran wrap right on the surface of the custard and then stick it in the fridge overnight.
Okay. All right.
And this is like
the consistency.
That's how thick it is. It goes like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it'll really set up.
All right.
Yeah.
That's not like meringue, though, where you want to dump it over your head and it's not going to fall. It's just.
I mean, we could dump it over your head.
I was actually going to suggest do it over your head, but you beat me to it. Okay. All right. But what do we do once the pie then is set? It's got this wonderful kind of gelatin kind of consistency, if you will.
Easy finish touch.
All right.
I'm going to have you dump all that whipped cream on there and make it look
real whipped cream.
And with the whipped cream, I've added some spiced rum. You can also do vanilla or coconut extract if you don't want to do alcohol. Or there's even rum extract if you really want to give it a good punch.
So I just dumped this whole thing on there.
Yep.
That is a lot of whipped cream.
Well, honey, go big or go home.
Totally. I could see this.
Yeah.
All right. So, and then Angie, is this just, you whipped it yourself?
I did. I did it this morning, so it's a little bit softer already. But you want to, when you're doing cream pies, you want to make sure it actually, like, don't go over the crust, but well, like what I just did. But you want it to go to the edge, because if you don't, it'll start to pull back and make it kind of cracked and funky looking.
Got it.
So.
Okay.
You're doing a good job, Melissa.
Oh, we're just not showing anybody this side. So thanks, Ange.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then when you're done with that, we're just gonna, you're done with that.
Okay, I'm done with that. Yeah. I'm done.
You give it a good sprinkling of toasted coconut.
Okay.
And toasted coconut is really easy. You just do it in a 300-degree oven until it smells and looks good.
Okay, that's it.
Put this down.
All right. So
and then chocolate curls.
Okay.
You're just, I'm going to show you how to do it. You want to make sure your chocolate's not cold. The warmer it is, the easier it'll curl.
Okay.
And you just go kind of slow with a good sharp grater and just right over the pie. You try it.
All right, you trust me with sharp things again.
Yep.
Okay.
Right over the pie.
Right over the pie. I'm gonna do it right over.
We're not wasting time.
Okay, look at that. Oh, nice.
You.
Oh, that's
you made
a
a curl. I'm so proud of you.
I can't do this. Thanks, Ange.
And then the final step is
eating it.
You get to try it.
Woo!
So I'm going to dish you up a piece.
Yes, dish me up a piece. I'm going to add a couple more curls here. Nice. Again, this is Angie's triple threat coconut cream pie. Won an award in Seattle for it. Made a national ad for Pillsbury. We actually have it hanging behind us. This is all in celebration of Pie Day. Oh, wow, look at this. I'm gonna get this even closer to Norman's camera. Okay, I could see how this made an ad. It's just beautiful. The coloring and the differences in the textures and but here's the real taste. Okay, or the test. This is gonna be the taste. Oh my Lord. Oh my gosh. Angie, this needs to be on the menu of like an incredibly high-end restaurant.
Well, Tom Douglas. It is on his in Seattle, but I actually ran into him one time a couple years after I'd done this, and I was like, by the way, I challenged your cream pie. And he was like, oh yeah, I started adding coconut milk.
Come on in, because it's Angie's birthday too, by the way. Another reason why we're celebrating Pie Day. Happy birthday.